Greetings. Peace. I was sitting in meditation for a little longer this morning than usual. And I had a thought of gratitude that I wanted to share. Peace. I just wanted to share it I just wanted to tell somebody a thought of gratitude that I was having. So I'm sitting here in my meditation room, my prayer and meditation room. I can hear the birds outside very clearly. And where I live, it's so many trees that I almost feel like I'm in a bird forest, so many different type of birds. I've seen so many different type of birds since I've been living here. More birds than I've ever seen before. And I've been more aware of them since I've moved here. And so they are a big part of my meditations in the morning time, which are usually quite early. My meditations are usually quite early. My devotion time, I should say, not just meditation, but my devotion time is usually quite early. But today I was able to sleep in a little bit. So I'm sitting in meditation. I mentioned it early because the birds are at it early. It could be the sun could not even be out yet, and the birds are out there singing, beautiful. They're just chirping away. And so I'm sitting here this morning, and I'm sitting here listening to them. Like, the birds are so beautiful. And then I had the thought that, divine intelligence has it where these birds do everything that they do. Everything in this earth is driven by and fueled by divine intelligence, life force energy. Nothing is for nothing. We live in a society that will dismiss whole body parts. I've heard people say, oh, the doctor said I can just take it out. My body doesn't need it. Houseway, like God, the Almighty, the life force energy, the source of the world, Mother, Father, Creator, whatever we want to call it, it provides so much in this life for creation to sustain in the best way. Everything that's needed for creation, all creation, to sustain in the very best way is provided by God or by the Creator or by Source or by, I like to give names for it that are diverse because I want us to be clear that whatever you call it, just know that there's this life force energy. There is this reality that I call God. The reality of God is that everything that's needed for creation to sustain, not just maintain, sustain, is provided for us. Every organ we need, every vessel we need, every cell we need, everything that the bird needs to sustain in the very best of its life, it has it out in nature. It's same for us. And so anyway, back to the thought about the birds as I'm sitting here listening to them. I'm looking outside out the windows and I'm appreciating the birds and the singing, the different songs that I'm hearing from all the different birds. I say, the bird is singing. The singing that I'm hearing from the bird is a version of the voice of God for sure. And I give thanks. The statement or moment of gratitude that I had was, I give thanks for how God shows itself and speaks, not like speaking a language for a message for us to understand, but just giving us a song. The songs of the Almighty comes from the birds, comes from the crickets. I don't know if you have ever gone to Jamaica or any other tropical island or place. But it's this constant background music that comes from, I want to say just crickets, but I imagine it's way more, because in Jamaica, when I go to Jamaica, I go to visit my big sister, Mama Aura. Shout out to Mama Aura if she's watching this. So she's kind of up in the hills. And so all day, but especially at night, there's this song that's happening. Every time we talk on the phone via WhatsApp, I can hear it in the background. And I'll be like, oh, I miss Jamaica. But there's this just song. And it's a song of God. It's speaking through us. And I know, for speaking for myself, when it's time when I'm wanting to relax or I'm wanting to be lulled to sleep, I have to go on YouTube and look up, relaxing sounds, sleep sounds. And what comes up? What comes up? When you play those things, you hear birds, you hear water, you hear the cricket, you can pick tropical, you can pick jungle, you can pick all those different things. If you just go to that genre, relaxation music or whatever, we don't appreciate those things on a God level. On God level, everything in nature has been placed here to support the whole. And one thing that I'm grateful for, as a part of my gratitude moment this morning, is that I'm grateful for the birds and the rain and the ocean and the crickets and all of those different things that provide for me these sounds of relaxation that helps me to reconnect and vibrate on the frequency of nature, which is the same frequency of love, which is ultimately acceptance and allowance of life to be as it is, appreciating life as it is, knowing that everything is divinely ordered and everything is always working out for me. Everything is always in alignment with my destiny. And so give thanks for the bird that can help me to sit and relax and vibrate on the frequency of peace and appreciation, so that I can walk in love. And so that as I walk in love, the doors of my promised land can open. Because when I walk in love, my heart is light. I'm vibrated on the frequency of receiving. I am standing as a receiver, knowing that everything is already done. So all I got to do is vibe high, relax, and receive. And the birds help me to do that. So I'm just grateful. I just wanted to share that with y'all. I pray it resonate with somebody. These are the thoughts I have in my devotion time or meditation. But it's good to sit and just kind of be aware, and be able to, for those who may feel like that's a stretch or all of that stuff, I urge you to stretch more. Stretch more. Because a lot of things you're putting your energy into, and a lot of things that you do stretch for, or a lot of things that you resist, are getting in the way of your blessing, because the main job that we got, we are co-creators in this process of life. We have a divine destiny. We have divine order already set for our lives. We get glimpses of what that is through our visioning and our dreams and our desires. But our main job in this process as co-creators, because we are co-creators in creation, it's already done, and we have to play a role in that. And our role is to get ourselves, our vessel, worthy. Get it in a position of being worthy of manifesting these works of God through us. And the only way we can be worthy is if our heart is light, if we gain a level of clarity, our mind is settled, we are relaxed, and we can be able to allow God to flow through us. And so, anywho, I appreciate the birds. and the bees and all the other things that God shows itself through. That's big, that's real big. I appreciate that. Out of all the things I can be grateful for, I appreciate just the mere fact that I am here, I am alive, and a part of my environment and a part of the creation that sustains my peace. I don't have to pay for it. I don't have to do anything. All I got to do is be aware, and it'll support me in that way. Peace and love, y'all. Happy Tuesday? What's today? Happy Tuesday. Enjoy, full joy, the rest of your day. May you be able to experience God one way or the other today. Matter of fact, may you be able to experience it one way or the other multiple times today and be able to say, Ashe, Ashe, or Amen, or Amen. Peace, y'all.